And hey, what's going on YouTube? Story Lambs here. I'm just making a kind of a silly deck profile on a deck that I've been playing around with. The Tanuki deck, I think it's called, or the Baby Raccoon deck. It's an alright deck, but it needs a lot of work. So let's just jump right into the deck profile, I guess. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to play 3 Ponpoko. He's the well, he's like a summon and special, but the special isn't. It's an alright special. The special's on face down. So what your main target for his effect is 10-10. 10-10's effect a lot better because when he's flipped face up, you can special summon one level 2 or level 2 beast monster from your deck, except Baby Raccoon 10-10. So he's pretty good. A reason he has a really good effect is because of this guy. This is it Calantosa? I think it's Calantosa, mystical beast of the forest. Yeah, when he's special summoned by a beast monster's effect, so yeah, 10-10, he can destroy one card on the field. So yeah, that's he's like a real popper of the deck. So he's really good. Now I play 3 Nimble. You don't need to play 3 of this card, but I found that in a lot of situations with this deck you sometimes get stuck and you need more monsters on the field because you need to make different plays. So he comes in handy sometimes because, let's say you have like a tuner in hand and you really want to make something, but you don't have enough monsters and you know that as soon as you're going to summon something it's just going to die. This guy really comes in handy with that, so you can special out the other 2. So yeah, he's really good for that. The next card I run is 3 the Fabled Cerebral, I think his name's that. The Fabled Cerebral. He is so good in this deck. He's your main tuner. I thought that this deck's regular XCs wasn't strong enough by himself, so I thought in adding a Synchro aspect, and it's pretty good. It's a lockdown sort of build, so that's how it works. And I'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, he's a level 2 tuner, and the best part is he's special summonable by using Obedient Schooled. The next card I run is 2 Keymouse. Keymouse is like your searcher of the deck. I also use him as a tuner sometimes, like when I want to make Naturia Beast or something. So yeah, he's an alright card. I mean, he's Keymouse. Honest. I do run 1 Honest, not because of the main deck. The reason I run Honest is because of my the main Synchro card of the deck, and I'll get to that after I get out of the main deck. Next card I run is a bit of a weird one to main. I main 3 Droll and Lockbird. You may be wondering why I do that. It's because with this deck, you don't want your opponent to have more cards than you. You don't want them to be able to add so often. It's because of the Synchro I'm about to tell you. So yeah, I'll get to that. After that, I run 3 Obedient Schooled. It's probably the best card in the deck. Makes all the plays happen. So yeah, best card. I also run 3 MST because back row hate. You gotta hate back row in this format. I run 1 Dark Hole. Dark Hole's really good against every deck. Sorry, just got carried away there. I run 2 Forbidden Lance. That's just for self-protection, really. And it also helps when you got a tiny monster with 800 attack and they've got like a Brotherhood of the Five is bear. Let's say they go to attack it, you can still get rid of their bear. 3 Upstart Goblin. I like to have a deck that has 37 cards instead of having 40. 1 Book of Moon. Book of Moon's a good card in this format. Stops a lot of XC's plays. 2 Phoenix Chain, probably the best trap in the game right now. 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Compulse, and only 1 Mirror Force. I thought of running 2, but with a deck you don't really need as many traps as you'd think because of like you just lock your enemy down. So it's really good for that. Alright, for XCs I run 2 number 64 Sandeu, what is it? Oh no, I think it's just his English name is just Ronan Raccoon Sandeu. So yeah, I run 2 of him. He's a really good card when he's if you control another beast on the field, he can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. And if no, you can detach one of him to special summon a token, and that token's attack becomes equal to the monster with the highest attack on the field. So like, if your enemy has an annoyingly high attack monster, he's always now to that. Next card I run is 1 Daigasto Phoenix, because I'm able to, that's why. Gachi, because he's really good. Armored Kappa, he's an interesting card actually. I overlooked him a lot when he first came out, but now that I've had a bit of a go, he's pretty good. I run 1 Dark Mist. I never actually summon him that often, so if you don't want to run the 1 Dark Mist, I can completely understand that, but I don't know, I summoned him once, and that was because my opponent was playing something stupid and he brought out 5-headed dragon. And I was like, okay. But that was about it. So yeah. I guess you can run if you want. Shining Elf I don't really summon at all. I only keep him in there because I can, and it's always nice to be able to... It's the thing, you need XCs with this deck, and there's not a lot of good ones you can use because you're really stuck to rank 2s. So this is the choice. Okay, so the main monster you want to go into this deck is Fabled Unicorn, and it's a really annoying card to get around. It asks for 1 Fabled Tuner, so that's why you do run Cerberus. While you control... Oh, and it's a beast, so you can use this card and you can still summon it the turn. While you and your opponent have the same number of cards in hand, negate all spell, trap, and effect monster effects activated by your opponent, and destroy that spell, trap, or monster. The thing is, this card has the fastest time out of any other card, I'm pretty sure. This can beat Solemn Warning. Like, I've summoned this thing a few times. They've tried to solemn it, its effect activated first. That's how crazy this card is. So this is the reason why you need to sometimes run Draw and Locked Bird. So let's say you're versing spellbooks and they've just activated their first secrets. You don't want them to activate anything else to gain more cards. You need to have some sort of out to that. So I always like to main Draw and Locked Bird. It's just so good. So yeah, that's my reason. Next card I run is Naturia Beast because I'm able to. I have a level 1 tuner. And I have, wait, does this do lower? Yeah, so what you can do is, if you want to do just a quick Nappy Beast play, you can do this, summon one of these and any other 2, and you can go into Nap Beast. It's really easy. I run Powered Insectron because I'm able to. I run a few weird level 6s. So yeah, there's no really good reason I do run them. I just need more things to go into, really. Beast, Vulcan the Divine, he's actually pretty good though. He always makes my Fiendishes more useful, because so you got a Fiendish on the field, summon him, put it back in hand, then put that shit back in hand. So you know, that's always nice. Maybe wondering why I only have 2 traps done here. It's because of Draw and Locked Bird. Whenever I verse a deck that isn't really like that addy to hand, I always like to just side these guys in. I know I don't have the rest of the side deck, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, this has been the deck profile. I might have a few duels up later of the actual deck being used, and I hope you enjoyed the deck, and goodbye.